All right, welcome back, everybody. It is the show match of the century, or of the day, either one.
Of the millennia.
It is Rifkin versus Jeese. It's actually a rematch show match from TING Season 1, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I coached Jeese. We were supposed to have a little training coaching session, but it didn't really work out. So basically, I was just in his ear the entire time he was playing, which seems to not be as helpful as you think it would be.
That is pretty close to cheating, but it works.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, Jeese unfortunately did get, I think, 2-0'd him, if I'm not mistaken. So he's looking for revenge. I mean, Rifkin's kind of a, actually kind of a scary player to play against. I don't know if you've ever tried.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
I
have.
mean,
Oh, okay.
Well, I know that he's scary because he asked me about strategy tips for this series, particularly dank builds versus Protoss that don't involve mass marines.
That don't involve mass marines.
No.
Gotcha.
Of
All
the
right.
flying mechanical style. The cattle bruising style.
The cattle bruising style. Gotcha. Okay. I think the wink is like audible in your voice. Yeah. I mean, I imagine that Rifkin will go going battle cruises at least once. Really, that's what he does.
Yeah.
But you know, he's otherwise he can be pretty cheesy.
He's crazy enough to wear a headband while playing StarCraft. Like, who does that? Is he gonna go
so cool,
you know, Thor's wear headbands?
Do you know he actually can't see out of those sunglasses? They're an old prescription.
I heard that Terran is so overpowered it doesn't even matter.
Ah, yes.
Wait, he has prescription sunglasses?
He does, yes,
That's
but they're
hardcore.
old. He can't see anything. That's his handicap.
Great.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's going to be on Abyssal Reef, and it looks like the game is ready to go. So this is a best of 3, I think. Yeah, Rifkin is not in the league. That's true. In the bottom right is the red Terran. He is Butts Rifkin.
Oh, he actually... Okay.
He actually has a butt.
He's dedicated to that.
Yep.
Dedicated. His opponent in the top left, representing TING, he is Jeese.
Oh, he gets the cheer. You guys are rude. Anyways,
All right.
so Terran overpowered for sure. So Jeese knows how Rifkin plays at this point if he wasn't before. I mean, I tried to warn him, too, like the last time these guys played, but all Rifkin needs to fix the settings.
Game paused.
Even our observer is trolling him.
And of course, our observer right now is not just no one. It is actually Fear Dragon.
Shout out to my homeboy,
Yeah,
Fear
yeah.
Dragon. Rifkin doesn't realize that we use the incredible ability to change the macros on his keyboard to just turn everything off.
You just turned everything off. We hope we wouldn't notice.
He's, I don't think. Did he get the memo? He has to play with just his mouse. I thought he
Forgot how.
knew this.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't actually know. There's actually a setting though that does stop you from making control groups. This has happened to me before.
If you alt-tab a lot, that's like
Yeah.
90% of problems.
Setting isn't
People are
glitch.
like, oh, I can't do anything, and when I click on the mini-map, it pings. I'm like, you alt-tab during the loading screen.
Whoa. I don't think Rifkin should be that. I mean, Rifkin does have like 3 hotkeys. So.
Okay. Well, there. Okay.
I mean. he
See
doesn't-
this? Imagine if only every tournament was like this. It's like, oh, my hotkey profile's wrong. No, I'm gonna destroy you anyway.
Game
Yeah.
resumed.
Well, this is what he's gonna say when he gets beat, though. It's like,
That's
well,
true. Be like,
you
well, I
know,
didn't have
had
my
a
hotkeys. How
handicap,
could you
so-
possibly expect me to win?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense, man.
Well, he doesn't need control groups. Once he gets the battle cruisers out, then you just press F2 and you just get Yamato everywhere.
F2
So
everywhere. Oh my god, his F2s. So the probe scout from Jeese is surprisingly important because Rifkin will proxy and he will hide stuff and he will just do really stupid
Rifkin
weird
plays
shit.
dirty.
He
He goes
missed the
below the
second
belt.
gas. Get in there, probe.
yeah, you need to see
Just
this.
going the wrong way, though.
You don't want to not see the proxy factory because you only scouted 1 gas and 1 barracks.
Yeah, that was super awkward. All right.
That'd be ironic. Okay, so he does see it. He knows what's going on. He has a cybernetics core on the way though. So Jeese, he's not playing, you know, a very standard opening himself. He took the second gas and strategically chose not to mine from it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, he's probably going to try and do that really pro thing where you, like, rally the probes in as you need the gas.
I was getting the vibe that he was hoping Rifkin would scout him. But see, Rifkin gives himself the advantage by not scouting him. He can't not be baited by the fake assimilator.
Well, by not scouting, he doesn't have to worry about knowing build orders, so
That's true.
it's fine. So
That's true.
yeah, I don't think we'd have noticed really. We probably would have.
I like this APM tab. This is great.
Well, I just that's how Terran plays actually all the time. It's true. He actually wasn't supposed to be doing anything right there, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, the factory's on the way. The Robo's on the way now for Jeese. That is a 1 base opener here. 2 gateways, 1 Robo.
What is this?
I'm not quite sure that's really a build. So what happens against Rifkin, right, is that you just expect him to do something so weird and cheesy, or like Cyclone abusive.
He's doing Gumiho's build.
Yeah,
Paladino
he is,
Terminal. Rifkin's a pro gamer.
He got this, man. He got this. But you just prepare for him like way too much, man. You're like, he's coming at me with something weird, so I'm just gonna 1 base it all up. It's super weird, and sometimes it gets you more than the actual game does. But, you know, if he pumps out Immortals, that might be able to help.
He's getting an armory as well, so I guess he wants to follow this up with Hellions?
I mean, he will go mech, so
I told Rifkin, you don't build Hellions versus Protoss. And going mech on 1 base is, I mean, taking other bases is important for that. So, well.
Yeah, we know. I mean, Rifkin is actually cheating, by the way, guys. He can hear everyone, including us.
Yeah. He doesn't know that there's like 3 fleet beacons outside his natural. So.
Well,
then I'll take this time to say Rifkin don't build Hellions versus Protoss, but he's going to do it anyway. So
yeah,
I guess he wants to just put Hellbats in front of the Cyclones and try to make this push.
I really would have thought he would have just run past, though, into the probe line with regular Hellions.
Yeah.
I bet you that's still what he does.
That can work. That can work. Depends where the overcharge goes. I mean, the Cyclones with the Hellions can just kill the Stalkers anyway, though.
Yeah.
I don't think Jeese can kill what he has. He needs the overcharge.
Jeese needs to start pumping out units, man. Like, he hasn't chrono boosted his warp gate. There he is chrono boosting finally an Immortal.
It's going to take forever for that Immortal. He's going to be trying to get one for years.
It's super questionable. Motion is going to go down to the Cyclone anti-air, and Rifkin is just rallying across the map with his base. He's got enough minerals on the command centers. That should be coming down shortly as well. Probes have to be pulled. Not too effective.
Oh, that one Cyclone barely making it. Oh, what if he focused the pylon? He could. This is an Artosis pylon.
That is an Artosis pylon right there. That's for sure. And Immortals
wow, he drops
out.
a mule. It's going to get one shot by the Immortal anyway.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Aww.
No, the Immortal is actually perfect in this situation. I'm glad that he remembered to get it. He lost 6 probes. He's not mining.
He's got to at least dance the mule. I mean, he's not going to do anything else. Maybe
steal
steal some money from his opponent. I don't know.
Kill the mule.
No, rip.
Not doing anything. All right, so Jeese has a Nexus. He's at 21 probes. Rifkin's at 26 SCVs, but doesn't have a command center.
Okay,
and
at this
he's
point,
gonna play mech.
with the float, yeah, he's just drop another command center.
There we go.
Just go full greed mode. Okay,
No,
get in the
it's
starport, another factory. There we go. That's my boy. One behind, 3 CC. Always.
Yeah, there it is.
Every
Very
aggressive
nice.
Terran build starts on 1 base and ends on 3.
Yeah. Jeese should be a lot more comfortable, though, with his observer seeing that it's going to be 3 CC. I mean, again, he was probably expecting something in the early game. So he took care of it. It's all over now, and he'll be able to see that it is, in fact, going to be that mech play. What he really is going to be able to check, though, is how many starports are thrown down in, like, the next, 3 minutes here.
Well, Rifkin is going for +1 mech attack, which is not shared like it used to be in Heart of the Swarm. So it won't give a boost if he thinks about going for something like battle cruisers later on. So it makes me think he wants to stick a little bit on, the siege tanks, maybe some Cyclones. Those are the Cyclones especially are going to be the #1 unit Terran has that benefits from those upgrades.
So we're going to see what he's going to throw on that tech lab. He does like Banshees a lot.
Yeah?
Banshees, battle cruisers.
Well, it's pretty good versus Adept Immortal, right? That's pretty much all we've seen out of Jeese so far.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Jesse's getting a Twilight Council on a forward, trying to go into what looks to be a normal game, but he lets Hellions through. These probes are pretty softened up from the earlier attack. Gets 4? Is even no.
Solid.
Nice. Yeah. Easy peasy. We'll see what he gets from that Twilight Council. The Observer should be seeing what's going on here. Oh, the Depths are actually getting in there. That's awkward.
The door. Close the door, Rifkin.
Well, I mean, they're gonna die, so they just be like, baby.
I don't know.
Okay, the Adepts live. It's a little awkward.
Adepts never die.
We still don't know what's going on in the tech lab. Alright, it's a starport. Nailed it. So, I mean, there's actually a legitimate question, though, nowadays. Like, I think a couple months ago it would have been a Banshee for sure.
He doesn't have a fusion core, though. Yeah, it's Cloak. He's going to go for Cloak Banshee.
I was going to say also Raven might have been possible, but sure, yeah. Banshee it is. And, no. Jeese did not notice that 3rd command center, so he might be feeling... maybe he would feel a little concerned, but he actually goes for 3rd Nexus anyways, so.
That 3rd Nexus is super important against a mech player. The last thing you want to do is stick on a low base count. I mean, it's not that easy to move out on the field with these units because there's no quick retreat option, right? You're not keeping medevacs to pick up those units and pull them away. They all don't move that fast if you have the Adepts to shade onto them and hold them there. The robotics bay. So, is he gonna get Colossus with this? Has he ever played versus
I'm
this
not
sort of mech
sure.
style?
You know, you think that's specifically what he would have practiced against, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind disruptors. It's not tank based, but they're not gonna be helpful against Banshees either. So I don't know, it's questionable. The Observer confirms still that it's just the Cyclones and the Hellions. I mean, you saw the Barracks been photoed over as well.
Yeah, there's not a lot here. Okay, so
go.
second Robo Bay, or Robo Facility, and Disruptors, not Colossus. He drops a scan. I think you see that Robo Bay not researching, so you're like, maybe you know it's Disruptors, or maybe you think it's for Warp Prism speed to try to abuse the immobility of mech. But he's going to try to push out towards this third base. Now, there's 2 Immortals and 7 Adepts. If the Banshee goes towards where the mech units are, it can be really, really useful for pushing the Immortal away from those Cyclones. Otherwise, I think Jeese should be able to defend this third with the Photon Overcharge and most of his army.
Yeah, this isn't too scary of a push. Of course, the pylons just get destroyed immediately, but the Immortals are on their way on over. Pylon's not going to be focus fired, so the Overcharge would be good, decides not to use it. We still have Banshees being produced on Rifkin's side of the map. His own third command center is actually under attack a little bit. That is done. I don't know, man. Jeese, oh, there's that first Banshee. Oh, no.
No armor upgrades means these probes will die very quickly to the Banshees. Still 2
Oh,
shots.
they messed up the cannon.
Nope. 2 observers right next to each other for double the detection.
That's true. Yep, yep. There's going to be a lot of F2ing in this game. I can feel it. There's Cyclones going to the left side as well, trying to get to this army out of position.
Oh, this is his chance. He's got the... oh, no, never mind.
Well, I mean, he
has a disruptor.
Oh, well, Blink is on the way. I mean, if he thinks it's Cyclone mech, I mean, you know, the way that people were defeating it back in the day was by going Blink Stalker Disruptor. And that was a cool phase of PvT for like a month. But I'm not sure if that's what Rifkin's going to be staying on. He still is upgrading his +2 at like ground, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's focusing a lot on these ground mech upgrades, and he has since he has the 2 reactors and the 1 tech lab, like you got to imagine it's very tank light, very Hellion, Cyclone heavy. He's getting Blue Flame. I mean, it can be useful if you can get in the probe lines. He just needs to be careful because Hellions don't kill anything in the army.
No. Oh, you gotta block out with those probes,
he's
man.
lining them up,
Block
though,
them
Zombie Grub, block them up.
Oh, God. All right, tries to split at the last second. To be honest, there wasn't that many probes on the mineral line, so 10 go down as opposed to maybe 20. But Banshee in the third base. Just got to place down those cannons at each base, I think, to really feel secure.
Those 3 observers right there to make sure he gets that spot on it.
He's got it.
The Banshee pulls back towards the mineral line.
All 3 observers. He's nailed it.
Totally standard.
The Banshee's going to go down. Warp Prism was scouted, I believe, before it went down, though. So, I mean, Rifkin is banking money right now. He's got 39 minerals. He could just be producing missile turrets and sensor towers and really turtle up.
Because of his build, I mean, he's got +3 mech attack already on the way. I mean, if he gets a good amount of Cyclones out, they should obliterate anything that gets in front of him because there's not a single armor upgrade for Jeese. And if there's one thing that really makes the Cyclone work, it's that discrepancy between the attack upgrade and the armor of the opponent because they shoot so fast.
Jesse's actually looking for an attack here, so that Warp Prism wasn't for harassment, it was to reinforce a main push. Rifkin does not have he doesn't have a lot of tanks, he doesn't have those missile turrets I was talking about. This could be a good opportunity for him to get some damage done. He's trying to build a wall, but unfortunately doesn't take into account the ramp here. That is a lot of Hellions. They can kill a Stalker if there's 20 of them.
Well, I mean, you can use the splash. Like, the AoE makes them deceivingly weird, but the other problem is they have 90 health, so they'll instantly die. Yeah.
You Swan?
He's a Swan. Swan is Bay. Swan's the best announcer.
I just say I hear no one else use Swan. 12 SCVs died. Warp Prism's gonna get away. Command Center could die if the Stalker's focus fired it. There go the Disruptors. No splits.
That is exactly what I was talking about. The Disruptor
Nice.
shots Shrek these Hellions. And like when you're fighting in even numbers, like Hellions can only win weird fights like this if you have an extremely large amount of them. Like, you have to just be able to cover the entire enemy army in flames. But
yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. Rifkin's actually shaking a little bit
that
here.
depot to block in the Immortal.
That was kind of cool. All right, so Jeese
Rifkin just needs to build
does.
SCVs.
I think the Hellions went across the map. That's what's happening on the natural
Oh,
here.
God.
No, don't surround the probes. Oh, Lord. Well, 21
awesome.
probes down. They are now back to almost even workers. And I think Rifkin doesn't have. He has the command center. It just floated to his main.
You know, probes
Oh
pop.
no. Okay. Well, they're not even anymore.
He killed like all of his workers.
That's it's like all of his workers.
Probes pop to Hellions, but they just don't have that satisfying like drilling animation that drones have.
I actually don't think his army's good enough, but was almost +3 vehicle weapons. Maybe.
There are no armor upgrades. The Cyclones will kill whatever they're shooting at fast.
Oh,
Like they're
man.
ripping through. He just doesn't have
Look at
enough
that
Cyclones.
Brood War Micro on the tank. That was amazing. Actually, the Immortal Micro was pretty good. Jeese holds, man. He destroys the army, gets all the Hellions, get most of the Cyclones.
He's a lot more Cyclones. That's like that push looked cool. If he had double the Cyclones, like that's game over. But he has a lot of them still back home. And since Jeese has no workers anymore, it's gonna be quite difficult. Wait, did he block 3 of his minerals in his main with that?
With that forge, yes.
A probe
What
is
was
stuck in
that?
there too.
Did he try?
Wow.
I don't. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. The Cyclones just immediately take out that Immortal, and the Banshee was going to do it anyways. And Jeese might just be out of luck here. Losing 30+ probes, I think, was too much.
Yep. He's going to get him with the lock on the warp prism, but Cyclones don't do damage to their units. My bad.
You're bad. Recall to save the observers. Those have been key.
He saved those 3 observers.
Yeah, they've been very key. 13 army supply, 18 workers, only +1. Although he's getting +2 upgrades. I mean, Rifkin's not much better off in the supply, and had he not lost so many probes, I think he would have been fine.
I still have to say, how often have we seen a mech Terran who's floating 2,500 gas?
It just means he just remembers to take his gases. It's actually a good sign. It's a sign of a true pro. The Banshee is going to be able to kill everything, I think. No, he did save the observers. That's right.
Kill the pylon.
It's got him.
Kill the pylon. Your Cyclones will kill it in a second. Just go for it.
No.
Full momentum.
No.
There we go. GG. Rifkin takes the first game against Jeese.
Man, Jeese did not look happy. He was winning for a second there, and
Rifkin
then he
looks
just
stoked. He's hyped. He's excited. You can see the passion on his face.
Yeah. Well, Rifkin knew he was going to win. So this is what he was expecting. Now Jeese just needs to wall, like legitimately, okay? Like trolling aside, like if he just walled one of his mains,
if
or
you
his
play
base
versus
ramps,
people
rather.
that build Hellions versus you as Protoss, like the best thing to do in that scenario is to just around your assimilators is just where you put your pylons.
Yeah.
Because most of your own units don't need to go there because you're not getting dropped. It's not like you have to run units behind your mineral line. Just block it off to the point where you put one Zealot on hold position like it's versus Zerg, or I mean, I wouldn't say completely wall your mineral line in, but you can make it so they have to run around.
Around, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it was they got up the ramp to the natural, and I was gonna say like I mean, if you really want to get from natural to natural super quick, don't wall that off. But if you're afraid of blue flame run-bys, then they have to go to your third first. That's a little bit more time. Maybe you don't lose all your probes. So I think that would have really helped. I think with 30 more probes, he wins that game. He had him on the ropes.
And look at it this way. If he was worried about having that central area open when he breaks down the rocks, or when he builds that wall, he could completely wall off that front to the natural so that his only path is through the third. And then when he wants to go out of his base, just break down the rocks later.
Yeah, that's true, actually. The rocks
On that map, at
do
least.
allow that. So it looks like the next map. Did they make Fear Dragon choose? They did.
They let Fear Dragon choose.
They let Fear Dragon choose. And of course, Fear Dragon wouldn't choose something cool like, I don't know, Scrap Station. Choose Dasson Station.
I said Novice Metalopolis. That was my
Yeah,
suggestion.
or
The Novice
that.
maps have rocks on
Come
your
on.
main ramp.
I did not know that, right? So
Yeah.
I once tried to get a friend into StarCraft, which is a terrible idea, really. It's so difficult to do. And I told her, like, look, just get in the habit of scouting. Because she likes playing as best as possible. So, she wants to be that person that's like, I want to know what you're supposed to do.
The best part of that is that when StarCraft 2 first came out, if you told them you were a noob, they put you in the novice ladder.
Right.
And you tell people to scout, but you actually can't leave your own base because there's giant rocks on your main ramp.
I didn't know this. I went immediately into like playing 2v2s, I think, is what I did. So I had no idea. So she's like trying to scout. And she's like, Zombie told me to scout.
If you look up, if you look up in the custom map section, you like go host a game, search novice, and you have like all these super old maps that are god awful. Like, how could you possibly learn to play the game if you can't even leave your own base?
I don't know. It's supposed to stop people from abusing the novice maps.
It was because
rushing,
like six pulling used to be a thing.
But it wasn't much more fun for her to stay in one base and build a mothership. Like, she didn't think it was that cool.
There are some people that would say that that's not the least fun thing to do in StarCraft. Just Huck did it in one of the first big matches of Wings of Liberty.
Huck
It's
also
happened.
Nexus rushed.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
That was when Nexus could shoot
Could
stuff.
it wasn't just a Nexus.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
And the
that's
Nexus
pretty
had
clear.
a 15 range cannon. That was
It
pretty,
was pretty baller. It covered basically your main, so
yeah,
all your main. So it's better than pylon rushes.
terrible.
Is he memeing in chat?
He is
He's
yeah.
copy pasting. That's what he's doing.
He's posting copy pasta
Copy
in the lobby
pastas
chat
in BattleNet. Oh,
instead
I'm
of
sorry,
saying
Blizzard.
he's ready to play the
My
next
bad.
game.
Is that what do they just call it the Blizzard client now? Blizzard client instead of BattleNet?
Yeah,
I guess.
Blizzard
That's
Tech.
so stupid.
I don't know.
I mean, I love it. I love you guys. I love
It's
Blizzard.
amazing. All right, we're loaded into the next map of our less than serious, extremely professional show match between the guy who sponsored the tournament and the guy who made the tournament happen.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. In the kind of sort of top left of this very tiny map, it is the blue Protoss, Jeese.
Getting amped up
Pumped up.
against this man. In the bottom right, the red Terran player, part of the caster crew with them butts. He is Rifkin.
Whoa. Well, he heard that, you know. You're rude. All right, so yeah, that's on station. I feel like I'm watching Gumiho versus Neeb happen when they chose Paladino, and I was like, you know, Gumiho is gonna be the one that like destroys you on a small map. Not destroys, but like rushes you on a small map, man.
He was responding to you.
I feel like Rifkin would just You know what Rifkin would do? You know what Lily Knee did on this map?
What?
He proxied a damn Thor and a starport and would drop the Thor in the main of a Protoss's base.
That
and I
sounds
feel like that's
amazing.
something that Rifkin would do. I feel like if you choose Das on station, you're just asking
Or-
to be rushed by this guy.
Or he would proxy a battle cruiser.
He did say he wanted to proxy a battlecruiser, so
I
that might be
told him that he had to build a BC during his match against Jeese. And if he doesn't do it, I'll just be sad. I don't have any
sad.
death threats. I'm just going to be sad.
Yeah, it'll just be sad. It'll be sad for everyone here. So that might just be a proxy battlecruiser.
Well, this probe is it's taking the longest. This is like the I went through your base to scout behind my base scouting.
That's Das on station, man. What are you going to do?
What will Graham do when this probe
Well, it can't-
sees it?
You can't
Oh!
kill it. No, what are you doing? Jesse, no!
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. All right, this is bad news. So he's not going to know. I mean, he's going to be back in the main base. He doesn't see no command center, so he should be suspicious.
You shouldn't expect Rifkin, of all people, to give you a solid, long macro game on Dasan Station.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like this is asking for problems.
It's like if you get a match versus Haas. You're like, oh, now Haas will go Nexus first on Dasan Station
it's definitely going to happen.
into a smooth double forge opening with no cannons.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse could have played an aggressive game on this map. Again, he let Fear Dragon choose. He didn't actually choose Das on station, but he could have played aggressive. And you know, Rifkin's considering that. Got a bunker, and he's on his way, man. If he was gonna swap over that starport,
Where did that probe end up? Is it still
he's
just
still roaming around. I think.
derping around, or did the Marine get it? I think the Marine
You
got
want to
the
find it? You want to find it for us,
Yeah,
Fear Dragon?
he
Do
got
can
him.
you just, there you go. Thanks, Fear Dragon.
Oh, he's doing it. It's happening.
There it is. And he's also just gonna build one of mine in his face. Literally in his face. I think
He's
there's
not even going to hide it.
I think there's places to hide it, but he doesn't care.
Straight into the mineral
It's
line.
like, what are you gonna do?
He could have put
What
it
are you gonna
anywhere
do?
else, but right into the mineral line is where it goes.
I mean, you know, just has a good reaction though. Build a pylon immediately. That's Protoss response
was,
to everything.
This is a smart way to handle this, though. If you're a
It
Protoss
is.
and you see a factory in your base, yes. If it hasn't started building yet, put the pylon there. And just that will help a lot.
Yeah, this
you
is
want to
actually
kill
the
this
best
mine.
way.
You want to kill the Widow mine as soon as it pops. So it's smart of Jeese to just wait, and when the mine pops, immediately overcharge so that you're guaranteed that kill on it. Super important. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
He misses it. Yeah.
He does
there's
have an observer, though.
So actually,
So.
it's probably smarter of
Yeah.
him really to like let
Save
him
the
bank
overcharge for the battle cruiser.
Just
Yeah.
playing a pretty smart Das on station game, man.
It's coming.
There
it's
it is.
on the way.
Battle cruisers and widow mines. Fantastic.
This is great. This is how StarCraft was meant to be played.
Yeah, probably. That's why they put Das on station.
Can you believe some guys like Bjorn still build Marines?
Oh, what a loser, man. TY's where it's at. Okay, he's gonna use it for the second widow mine.
Very, very good defense so far. The
Yeah.
real question
He
is,
doesn't have any anti-air besides that, though.
yes, the overcharge is literally his only anti-air. There's no Stargate, there's no Stalkers, no Blink, no Dark Archons to mind control them. They aren't in this game,
I
unfortunately.
wish. That'd be cool. I love it in co-op.
You imagine that. You put it in your opponent's base, they mind control, just teleport back into yours.
That would be great.
That'd be depressing.
Oh, Yamato is going to finish up with this battlecruiser, and of course, Jeese still has no idea. He's been so worried. I mean, he dealt with the Widow Mines perfectly fine, but he's been dealing with them, so he hasn't been scouting. He hasn't been checking the command center. He
might
idea.
regret building this Immortal when he sees
I think so.
what is about to
I mean, he's
come.
thinking, like, I'm going to cover Cyclones, Tanks, and Hellenes. I got this covered, and he forgot that a starport exists. So,
and if he were to focus on the pylon, he could shut down all of the production.
Jese's face. Oh, very good then. He can warp in 3 stalkers, and that's going to be it, really.
I like that he's focused on the probes. He
Oh,
wants
no.
to get the mothership core. I mean, there's another. Oh, he Yamato's it. No overcharge.
Oh, no.
He's trying to build photon cannons next to the battlecruiser.
Battlecruiser is, you know, decent armor and whatnot, but I actually think it might have to teleport out.
I mean, she looks a little slow, but she can teleport
Yeah.
literally anywhere on the map without vision.
Literally anywhere.
So it's an appropriate use of the word literally. Can actually go anywhere.
More warp.
And there she
we
goes.
go. Okay.
5 feet from where she was.
Yeah, worth. Safe though. Makes her invincible. It's true.
He's like, well, I wanted to immediately go back in there, but I'll just chill for now.
So Jeese, well now he knows, but he still.
Can he hit the Twilight while being repaired?
Well,
He's
he
trying.
can
Look,
model
he's
it
trying. You can see he's like inching it forward. He's like,
Inch it
yeah.
forward, inch it forward.
Can be repaired from one side. Kill your stuff from the other. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I think 2 battlecruisers are just about gonna do it. 3 stalkers at a time won't kill these.
I don't know what to say.
I think Stargate might have been.
You know, the funny thing is, rebuilding the mothership core is actually a faster way to get more overcharge than waiting for the energy. So
Yeah, it is.
it could be part of Jesse's strategy to bleed out mothership cores
those
to keep
power the
overcharging
cannons
pylons.
too. Jeese has got to like counter, man. Like all these useless non-shooting up units, like send them across the map, man.
Rifkin just needs to kill that one pylon powering 3 gateways. That's it. There's
There-
one pylon.
There's an awful lot of
3
single
gateways
pylons.
and the robo.
Awful lot of single pylons over here. Yeah, Jeese sent that. So please just like make at least one of the battlecruisers teleport home. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, he's gonna lose one.
No, he can teleport. Oh god.
Wow.
The beauty of the battlecruiser.
I love this unit so much.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing. Teleport
This
out,
is
man.
great. This
What
is
are you
great.
gonna do?
Because you
Put
know
in
the people
yourself.
watching this now are going to be like, this will totally work in my ladder games.
Oh man, they watch Rifkin do this and they're like, this is the best. I mean, if they really want to do that, they just watch TY do it.
This actually does work versus
No, it
Zerg, by
does,
the way.
man.
This is
For
actually-
sure, again.
I've seen, the only reason I do it is because I saw Gumiho do it on his stream.
Of course.
Literally just rush out of BC. He's like, what are you doing?
Ah,
Oh,
careful,
don't!
Careful!
Rifkin!
Careful! Rifkin! He's an entire battlecruiser, man.
Literally has 550 health. The only thing you have to do is not let it die.
Just
It can
press
teleport instantly.
One button, man. One button. 3 more command centers on the way. That's some good macro. That's gonna take about half of Dasson Station actually with the 3 command centers. So, but Jeese lived. I really thought he was gonna die when the second battlecruiser came in.
He has held on very nicely. Somehow, some way. Didn't lose his to Twilight Council for Blink. There we go. Finally gets that lone pylon. Does he have the teleport? Is it, okay, it's off cooldown. So if he loses this BC, I think we just go unplug his computer.
He can't play anymore. He automatically loses
it's just
this
over.
battlecruiser right here. Just another couple more warp-ins. He wouldn't be able to take care of it, but he's just so out of money. He has to rebuild so many probes.
My favorite harass unit in StarCraft 2, the Battle.
The battlecruiser.
Who needs oracles when you can build this majestic beast? Is he gonna lose it? Okay, woof. Just in time.
Very close here. He could micro the stalker a little bit, but yeah.
And the battlecruiser shoots about 20 shots a second, so microing
pretty
against
hard,
those
man.
with the prism could be a bit tricky.
I was thinking as long as he didn't have, blink to pull him back. He was being fancy. He was pulling back the stalkers with micro. He's gonna save his. Oh no, he's just bringing.
Okay, he's just gonna try to counterattack.
Yeah, he should have done this earlier.
Oh,
but here it might be too late.
VC's very low. Okay, goes
Alright,
on.
played it safe. Played it safe. It's all about the battlecruisers here.
And he's just gonna keep
Another
killing
pylon.
the pylons. The next
Oh,
move
God.
is to just focus down the cybernetics core, and then he can't build the stalkers anymore.
That I'm not. Well, he's probably thought about it now.
Oh.
All right, there we go. This is nice. I mean, the Immortal and the Depths would have been able to break the bunker anyways, but it's just a little bit too late.
Shimado the prism, easy.
Easy
Easy
peasy.
peasy.
Oh, didn't get to it. +1's about to finish up for Jeese. He's finally starting to bank a little bit of cash, too. Like, his pros haven't been the ones dying. It's the pylons have been dying, so... He can start warping in a decent stalker army, but how many battle cruisers? He's at 4 battle cruisers now. 1 just popped.
What's the resources lost at? Is this actually cost effective? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Battle cruisers are fun.
There goes that mothership core.
And all that resources is the 1 BC he lost.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, it's like there's 1 BC in there. We have Templar Archives on the way, which once upon a time, you could feed back a battle cruiser.
Okay.
Okay, okay. But not anymore. So the Templar Archives really going to be used to get Archons, which I'm not even... I guess if he's going to have to use his gas somewhere.
He teleports 1 back to deal with the Prism. Does this one have Yamato? I think just get rid of the Prism, and then they can't really do too much more.
That would be the way to go. There we go. He's got it. Drop the Immortal in time, however. This is still some decent damage, and again, like, he's had time to get his probe count. Nice again. He's had time to get a Stalker army. He's going to try and pressure, and there's really not that many battle cruisers, and they're sometimes all over the map. I mean, he could maybe bust these supply depots in the bunker, but I'm not sure he could actually like do significant damage.
Yeah, the biggest thing is if he loses all the Stalkers in a big attack, then Rifkin has the option to just teleport everything across the map and kill him.
Oh.
So...
Rifkin. Huh.
Is he getting stormed? I actually don't mind Archons because these units clump up a bit, but...
Yeah, like I was thinking, Storm, I don't know about that one. Battlecruiser's gonna die.
He teleported his weakest battlecruiser.
Yeah, he realized that too. Not too great there. Finally, we have a 3rd expansion. I was waiting for that with Jeese was banking a little bit of cash, but yeah, I was noting that Rifkin is like banking a lot of money, despite still not having a 3rd or 4th base.
Yep.
This is all from 2 bases right here.
I mean, has he considered perhaps adding another? Okay, there we go.
Another starport.
I was gonna say, where is the not just 1 starport out on the map when you're on 5 command centers?
He really doesn't need that gold base either. He just needs the gas.
Yeah, just needs that gas. Oh, there we go. The Yamato.
I think this is too many battlecruisers.
Yeah, with the 1-1 now, that's
no Archons, no Stalkers, no feedbacks anymore.
The battlecruisers operate on a similar principle to the Cyclone with how fast they shoot.
Jeese, you just cancel the storm, make them an Archon. I guess they're kind of slow, so maybe the idea is that they'll stay in the storm for a while.
Yeah. It's kind of...
It's also like you feel a bit like ways that use the Yamato on 1 High Templar too, I guess. I mean, surprisingly,
150 gas.
I was opposed to an Archon that's 300. Excuse me. I mean, I don't know. It's
beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
It's some silly play right here, and if Jeese had a bit cleaner macro, I think he's actually he's already at a good Stalker count with decent upgrades. But it's just the fact that he has a low probe count, and he didn't have a 3rd base for so long. He just doesn't have an army at the same rate that Rifkin doesn't really have an army. Rifkin's army is just better right now, especially with the upgrades coming in here. 2-2 already about halfway done. And I don't know about these storms, man. If he's going to go for storm drops, that's cool. Yeah. Like 10 points for cool factor. And look at all these mules, man.
A lot of juicy mules waiting to die here.
But Rifkin really doesn't mind remaking SCVs.
I'm going to say he doesn't actually need any of these minerals. He's got 2,000 in the bank.
It's just cool points at this point. Pretty instant pull on those mules.
An attempt was made.
Yeah, that was cool. Unfortunately, with Yamato, the War Prism's always going to die.
Yeah.
Or just targeted.
Just left click on it, and it's dead.
Yeah, War Prism's not really that effective. Whoopsie. Oh boy. 3 more battlecruisers. Now he has more than 1 starport.
Yeah, now this is the part. This is the part where there's This is the part where those 2-2 battlecruisers are going to destroy everything. I love that Jeese actually did get up to his +3 attack for the Stalkers to help kill the battlecruisers. But the real issue now is that the Stalkers don't have armor. So the BCs do insane damage output against them. Even if he doesn't have the Yamato, his BCs are going to trade ridiculously well because they just shoot so fast.
This could be the winning move,
my God.
Especially with the mules.
The
He
cavalry's
drops
there.
them for repair, you guys. Jeez.
See, it's never a Manor Mule if you're playing mech. That's why I did.
That's true.
You're good. Oh, he's gonna lose one at the front.
No. Well, I mean, he's gonna lose it though. Like,
he didn't go very far,
please,
but you went there.
Please target fire that one.
He got
Thank you. He's got it. The mules look like they're repairing each other.
It's not literally
What the
blank.
fuck was it repairing? It was repairing each other. Why? Anyways, I think that's it. I think Jeese just is out of luck here. He's got 1 Stalker and 1 Mothership Core. Oh, they weren't. No, they just looked derpy.
Mules just want to have fun.
I was like, I didn't even think they could repair each other, but they were just like, they were doing something suspicious.
Mules can repair each other.
I didn't know that. Huh. No idea. That pylon's down. That is all of the production. +2 is going to finish up for Jeese, but no units.
Like 1 health? Yeah, that's pretty low. Well, now the Cybernetics Core is dead. He cannot build Stalkers. It's over. GG! Rifkin! 2-0. Noise!
And we're not going to get TING Season 4. It's going to suck. But, yeah, there he is. Actually, you guys can't see that. Never mind. He used to be in that chair right over there. But yes, the Battlecruisers have won.
He's gloating up front.
Of course.
He did build Battlecruisers, though, so I got nothing bad to say.
He did exactly what the crowd wanted, man. Like, look at that.
He gave them what they wanted.
Yeah. What does he win? 12 boxes of pizza. That's what he wins.
All the leftover pizza?
Leftover pizza. You can have it all. That'd be great. I think that's kind of it, man. Just, like, do you want to say a few words, the champion? You know? Okay, yeah, he wants to. I'm eagerly awaiting what the words are.
This is where normally I would start just smack talking, but I love Jeese, so I don't want to actually do that. I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're watching at home, those that came here live, give yourselves a round of applause to end the day. Thank you so much for coming out to the Corsair headquarters. And I hope you enjoyed my really bad inability to play StarCraft. That being said, follow all the sponsors, guys, whether it's Corsair, you click on the affiliate links down below in the stream. TING, go to bttv.ting.com. If you want to support Twitch, subscribe to us. Easy peasy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the TING Season 3 finals. I hope we can do more in the future. Either way, I think next time we see you guys is Tuesday morning, the Alima League.
Oh, you'll see them.
Oh, yeah. Zombie's actually going to be heading back to Vancouver with me afterwards. We're going to be doing an AMA tomorrow and building a battlecruiser on stream at LEGO. So hopefully you guys will join us for that, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching the stream, guys.
Bye.